Mechanism of a hypothetical reaction. x2 plus y2 become 2xy is given below. There are 4 steps. The overall order of reaction will be. We know that rate of reaction depends on slow step of the reaction. The slow step is second step. So I am writing that rate of reaction equal to rate constant into what are the reactants in slow step? X and Y2. Rate is equal to K into concentration of X into Y2. In this case, in this manner, order of reaction equal to 2. But this is not correct because X is not reactant because reactants are X2 and Y2. X is one of the intermediate. So the problem is that rate equation involve intermediate. So we should remove this factor because it is intermediate. It is formed in first step. What is the first step? X2 is converted to X plus X. Since it is in equilibrium, we can write equilibrium constant concentration of X square by concentration of X2. So, concentration of X square equal to Kc into concentration of X2. So, concentration of X equal to root Kc into concentration of X2 raised to half. So, we can substitute this concentration of X here. So, R equal to K is constant, Kc is constant, root Kc into K totally constant, simply K dash. Concentration of X instead concentration of X2 raised to half and concentration of Y2. So concentration of X2 half power half, concentration of Y2 half power 1. So order of reaction equal to 1.5, that is option A. This is very important question. This technique is used if intermediate is present in our rate equation. It should be removed by using equilibrium constant like this. Reaction 3ClO minus become ClO3 minus plus 2Cl minus occurs in following two steps. The rate of given reaction is, we know rate of reaction depends on slow step. So we can write rate of reaction with slow step only. So R equal to K into concentration of ClO minus and also ClO minus raised to 2. But we have to check it is reactant or intermediate. We know it is simply reactant. So the answer is R equal to rate constant. Rate constant of slow step is K1. So R equal to K1 into ClO minus raised to 2. Option B. A reaction of first order completed 90% in 90 minutes. Hence, it is completed 50% in approximately. For first order reaction, T half independent on initial concentration. So, we can use these equations in first order. T90 equal to 3.32 T half. By rounding, you can use 3.33 also, but it is correct value 3.32. T99 6.66 T half. So by comparing these two, T99 equal to 2 into T90, and these equations can also be used. These equations can be used for first order reaction. In this question, we have to compare T90. 50% means T half. T90 equal to 3.33 can also used into T half. T half equal to T90 is 90. 90 by 3.33. It is 27 minutes. That is option C. So these are the equations you have to study. You can use in calculations of first order reaction. A first order reaction has a specific reaction rate of 10 raised to minus 2 second inverse. How much time will take for 20 gram of the reactant to reduce to 5 gram? Specific reaction rate means rate constant. Rate constant is K, 10 raised to minus 2 second inverse. We have to find the time required for the conversion of 20 gram of the substance to 5 gram. So first order reaction type questions, we can use some shortcuts. 20 gram is converted to 5 gram means 20 gram is converted to 10 gram, that is converted to 5 gram. 20 gram, 10 gram, that is 5 gram. 20 to 10 gram is T half, 10 to 5 gram is T half. So we required time is 2 into T half. Time is equal to 2 into T half. We know the relation for T half. What is relation for T half? T half equal to 0.693 by K. So we can apply here 2 into 0.693 by K. What is the value of K? 10 raised to minus 2. So the answer will be 69.3 into 2. That is 138.6. So option C. So in this question, K is given. 20 gram is converted to 5 gram means 2 into T half. We know the equation for T half. We calculate the value 138.6. The same question can be answered like this. We know K equal to 2.303 by T log R0 by R. We know the K value. We have to find the time. R0 is initial concentration, that is 20 gram. R is final concentration, 5 gram. In this equation also we can calculate time, but this is the shortcut method. A first order reaction is 50% completed in 1.26 into 10 raised to 14 second. How much time would it take for 100% completion? So for first order reaction, T half is given 1.26 into 10 raised to 14 second, and we have to calculate T completion, that is 100% reaction. It is infinite. It is infinity for first order reaction. If the same question is for zero order reaction, we have the equation T completion equal to 2 into T half. So T completion of first order reaction is infinity, but T completion of zero order reaction will be double of half-life period. In a first order reaction, the concentration of reactant decreases from 0.6 to 0.3 in 30 minutes. The time taken for the concentration to change from 0.1 to 0.025. It is first order reaction. And conversion of 0.6 to 0.3 is half-life period. So T half is given 30 minutes. We want to calculate the time required for the conversion of 0.1 to 0.025. We can simply represent that 0.1 is converted to 0.05, that is converted to 0.025. This is T half, this is T half. So we want to calculate 2 T half. So time required for this change is 60 minutes. That is option A. This technique can be used for first order reaction because we know for first order reaction T half independent on initial concentration. That's why we can use these techniques. The inversion of cane sugar is first order and proceed with the half-life of 600 minutes at pH equal to 4 for a given concentration of sugar. However, if pH equal to 5, the half-life changes to 60 minutes, the rate law expression for the sugar inversion can be written as. In this question say that it is a first order reaction. In first order reaction, rate equation is K into concentration of sugar raised to 1 and concentration of H plus raised to is unknown. So we have to determine this power. To determine that power, in question, if pH equal to 4, that is concentration of H plus equal to 10 raised to minus 4, T half is given 600 minutes, and if pH equal to 5, concentration of H plus equal to 10 raised to minus 5, then T half equal to 60 minutes. We know the equation. T half directly proportional to initial concentration of reactant raised to 1 minus n, that n is power. So here 2 T half. T half 1 by T half 2 equal to R0 1 by R0 2 all raised to 1 minus n. T half 1 is 600, T half 2 is 60. Initial concentration is 10 raised to minus 4, final concentration is 10 raised to minus 5, all raised to 1 minus n. By calculation it is 10 equal to 10 raised to 1 minus n, that is 1 minus n equal to 1, n equal to 0, that is concentration of H plus raised to x, that x is calculated as n, that n equal to 0. So our right equation become R equal to K into concentration of sugar raised to 1 and concentration of H plus raised to 0, that is option D. Decomposition of N2O5 in CCl4 at 318 Kelvin is studied by monitoring the concentration of N2O5 is 2.4 mole per liter, and after 200 minutes it is reduced to 2 mole per liter. What is rate of production of NO2 during this period? N2O5 decomposes to get NO2 and O2. We can balance the reaction by this is equal to 2NO2 and half O2. N2O5 become 2NO2 and half O2. Here rate of disappearance of N2O5 is given, that is dN2O5 by dt is given. What is that? 2.4 mole per liter is converted to 2 mole per liter within the time 200 minutes. So I am the 2.4 minus 2, that is change in concentration of N2O5 by time taken, that is 200. So this is 0.4 by 200. 0.4 by 200 can be written as 2 into 10 raised to 2. So it is 4 by 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. That is 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. This is rate of disappearance of N2O5. We want to calculate rate of production of NO2. It is simple. 1:2 is the relation between their rate. That is, if one N2O5 react, there will be 2 NO2 formed. So it is 2 into dN2O5 by dt. So the answer is 4 into 10 raised to minus 3. That is option A. The rate of a first order reaction is 0.04 mole liter inverse second inverse at 10 second, 0.03 mole liter inverse second inverse at 20 second after initiation of the reaction. The half-life period of the reaction is. In this question, it is first order reaction. First order reaction have rate equal to rate constant into concentration of reactant raised to 1. So, rate is directly proportional to concentration of reactant. So, rate at one time by rate at another time can be written as concentration of reactant at one time by concentration of reactant at second time. This equation is applicable only for first order reaction since R equal to K into concentration of R raised to 1. Ratio of rate equal to ratio of their concentration. We know equation for K. 2.303 by T2 minus T1 log concentration of R1 by R2. Here there are two time, that is 10 second and 20 second. Here there are two concentration. So K equal to 2.303 by 20 minus 10 into log 0.04 by 0.03. In this calculation, we will get K value. After getting K value, we can calculate T half. What's the equation for T half? T half equal to 0.693 by K. So the T half equal to 24.1 second. That is option D. The rate of a first order reaction is 0.04 mole liter inverse second inverse at 10 second, 0.03 mole liter inverse second inverse at 20 second after initiation of the reaction. The half-life period of the reaction is. In this question, it is first order reaction. First order reaction have rate equal to rate constant into concentration of reactant raised to 1. So, rate is directly proportional to concentration of reactant. So, rate at one time by rate at another time can be written as concentration of reactant at one time by concentration of reactant at second time. This equation is applicable only for first order reaction since R equal to K into concentration of R raised to 1. Ratio of rate equal to ratio of their concentration. We know equation for K. 2.303 by T2 minus T1 log concentration of R1 by R2. Here there are two time, that is 10 second and 20 second. Here there are two concentration. So K equal to 2.303 by 20 minus 10 into log 0.04 by 0.03. In this calculation, we will get K value. After getting K value, we can calculate T half. What's the equation for T half? T half equal to 0.693 by K. So the T half equal to 24.1 second. That is option D. Okay, I am explaining this step. K equal to 2.303 by 10 log 0.04 by 0.03 equal to 4 by 3. 2.303 by 10 log 4 by 3 can be written as log 4 minus log 3. K equal to 2.303 by 10 log 4 have value 0.6, log 3 have value 0.48. So we will get K value, and so T half can be calculated. The following data were obtained during the first order decomposition of 2A gas become B gas and C solid at a constant volume and particular temperature, and at the end of 10 minutes total pressure is given. After completion, total pressure is given. To calculate rate constant of first order reaction by pressure, we can use the equation K equal to 2.303 by T log P0 by Pt. P0 is initial pressure of reactant. Pt is pressure of reactant at time t. P0 is initial pressure of reactant. Pt is pressure of reactant at a time t, not total pressure. It is pressure of reactant at a time t. In this question, initial pressure of reactant and pressure of reactant at time t both are not given, but we can calculate both from the reaction. 2A gas become B gas and C solid. 2A gas become B gas and C solid. After completion, pressure equal to 200. After completion, in this question, C is solid, so it is not considered. It do not exert pressure. After completion, the pressure is 200. That is the pressure of B. If the pressure of B is 200 after completion, then pressure of A, that is pressure of reactant, will be 400. Why? To get 1B, there should be 2A. 2 is to 1. So after completion, pressure is 200, then initial pressure should be 400. So we got 400. Now we have to determine this Pt. How? 2A gas become B gas. C is solid, it is not considered. Initially, that is when time equal to 0, its pressure is 400. At that time, B have pressure 0. After 10 minutes, A reduces its pressure by 2x because there is 2A. Then B pressure increases by x. This is pressure of A at 10 minutes and the pressure of B at 10 minutes. If we add 400 minus 2x and x, the value will be 300. By calculation, we get x equal to 100. What is Pt is pressure of reactant at a time t. Pressure of reactant at a time t is 400 minus 2x. 2 into 100. So it is 200. Now we have P0 and pt. We can substitute here. So we will get the k value. What is k? 2.303 by what is time? 10 minutes. This time is not required to convert to second because in question minute inverse is the unit. Log 400 by 200, that is log 2. Log 2 we know 0.3. So 2.303 into 0.3 by 10. So the answer is option A, 0.0693. In a reaction A plus B become product, rate is doubled when the concentration of B is doubled, and the rate increases by a factor of 8 when concentration of both A and B are doubled. Rate law for the expression. We can write that rate law R is equal to K into concentration of A raised to X into concentration of B raised to Y. In first statement, rate is doubled when concentration of B is doubled. So it is become 2R when concentration of B is doubled. So by calculation that Y equal to 1. Next one, rate of reaction become 8 times when both concentration of A and concentration of B are doubled. It have power raised to X, it have power raised to 1. So by comparing first equation and third equation, we can calculate X, that X should be 2. So A raised to 2 and B raised to 1 is our answer, option D. But in this question, we can use simple techniques that rate directly proportional to concentration of B. If it is doubled, rate also doubled. That means B have power 1. In another one, rate directly proportional to concentration of A and concentration of B. When both are doubled, rate become 8 times. Here B have power 1. That we already know. So when B doubled, rate will be doubled. But rate become 8 times because A have power 2. In this shortcut method also we can determine the rate equation.